My name's Cheeky Sport Dave, and today I'm joined by the one and only Steve Howey. How's it going, bro?
Good, mate. Good.
Good. Now we're gonna shoot a couple questions at you. This is called best and worst.
Okay.
So we're gonna ask you the best of and the worst of each of these. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Who is the best manager you've worked with?
I was blessed. Can I give a long one here?
Oh yes, I love it.
I was blessed really because I had. If you're looking at old school, there was Jim Smith, but then I had Ozzy Ardiles, there was Kevin Keegan, Kenny Dalglish, Rue Tullett, Sir Bobby Robson. I worked with Terry Venables as well with England. Sam. I think just for the whole roller coaster, you've got to go with Kevin. But I think if you're looking at like tactical wise, you're looking at Terry Venables. Experience wise as well, you're probably looking at Sir Bobby. I love Kenny because I thought he was a great man manager. And I like Rue because he gives a good contract.
I love it. The reasons between each of them is fantastic. Who is the worst manager you've worked with?
Mickey Adams.
Oh,
I don't have to, I'm not
even
going to go into the story about that one. You'll not be able to put it on air if you went on that
one. Exclusive, coming soon. That's going to be a part 2, mate, I'm telling you. Who's the best player you played with?
Peter Beasley.
Straight up and down.
Yeah, again, blessed. If you look at sort of the England lads, Paul Gascoigne, people like that, David Ginolas, you Shearers, Gary Speed, Rob Lees, amazing players. Dave was fabulous. He doesn't like Dave, he likes Daddy. Dave's living in Newcastle, it's Dave.
It's Dave.
But Peter Beasley was absolutely scary.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Who is the worst trainer you played with? And who
we had a lad that we'd signed, I can't remember what it was. It was a French team, but he won the World Cup of France. It was called Stefan Gigosh. And Steph was a great lad, but he was absolutely brutal. He was brutal. He just couldn't move him. He quickly got shifted on, but he was a good lad.
Awesome. Best moment of your career?
I think making your debut. And I think my debut, I know my debut, I was 17. I made it at Old Trafford. I was a centre forward. And you're looking around the pitch and you're seeing Pallister and Bruce, Hughes, Robson, all these, McClare. And it's funny, you're walking on that day absolutely terrified, but thinking I'm doing my debut at Man United. And actually half of them I'm very friendly with now. So there was that one, and then obviously making your debut for your country. I don't think, no matter what happens, you can't take that away from us.
Absolutely, that's incredible stuff there. What was the worst moment, lowest moment of your career?
Injuries.
I
was really unfortunate again because I had 3 really bad injuries. I had a thing called compartment syndrome, which they had to take like parts of my calf away on each calf, but that kept me on for a year. Then I had multiple hernia operations, and that kept me on for about a year. And then I snapped my Achilles, and I snapped my Achilles on a semi-final, FA Cup semi-final, just jumping for the ball at Old Trafford against Tottenham. Because we played the cup final the year before, and then obviously played in all them ones, and then missing the cup final, missing the Euros because of injuries as well. And then sometimes when you have them long-term injuries, you want to play, you constantly want to play, so you push yourself when really you should be maybe just pull back a little bit. But because I didn't, you pick up hamstring injuries, thigh injuries, calf injuries, and it's just like, sometimes it was just constant injuries.
Recurrent. Yeah, no, you're an admirable footballer because you loved kicking ball, you loved the game. It's amazing stuff. Who was the best drinker back in the day?
Best dad?
Best drinker?
Probably me. Richard Dunn was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dunn was good. Paul Dickoff was good. Duncan, big Duncan Ferguson, when he came out, he never came out. I think he liked to stop at home and wait for burglars to attack his house. I love that. But yeah, I think unfortunately probably me.
Oh, right, nice, I like that. Who was the worst drinker? Biggest lightweight?
Not now. It was Bez, John Beresford.
Yeah?
He used to drink Asti Spumante in Malibu. That's all that about.
What is that?
Malibu, exactly.
What is that?
It was like, what's Malibu? It's like, what? And he used to just sit there and he used to have his little pinky out and that. He used to get absolute dog's abuse off the boys, and rightly so. He wanted to take it off and throw it in his face.
Oh my days, that is legendary. Who's the best prankster in your playing days?
I used to get involved quite a bit. Lee Clark was quite good, as I said, Shearer. You know, I suppose they were the main ones. You know, if there was stuff going on in the dressing room, and you know, someone was getting the mick taken out of them, it was probably we were involved. I remember, I mean, there was a story. Well, I know it's not a story; it's true. But we had a secret Santa, and we used to have a player called Alexander Pistoni. He was a good player, but lads just weren't quite sure about him. To the point where people watch this, whether they play Sunday football or Saturday football or whether it's professional football, when you're under the cosh and you're under pressure, you look to your mate as well to be like, you know, we need to dig in here. You know, we all need to be together. And if you've got somebody that's kind of turning the back and not with you, you're not having them. You know, and I think that's what a lot of lads thought of Pistoni. So we had a secret Santa, and obviously you draw your name out the hat, and Gary Speed, bless him, he got Pistoni. And obviously he had to open the presents, and when Pistoni opened it, it was a sheep's heart, actual sheep's heart. And the reason why, and Pistoni looked puzzled, went why, and she went, got a heart. Yeah, so that went down well.
Damn. Wow. Who was the worst loser of your teammates?
All of us. Nobody likes to lose. I mean, I think that, you know, if you're in a dressing room and you've just lost the game and somebody's laughing and carrying on, or just thinking, oh well, that's it, and then move on, and you know, looking at something else, you'd have something to say. Yeah. I think the bus on a journey back home, when all of you's on the bus, it's definitely quiet. It's a horrible silence. I mean, it's absolutely fabulous when you've won, because everybody's jumping around, there's music on and stuff like that. But yeah, when you've lost and you're coming back from home, I would say you've got to see everybody.
Yeah. What's your best moment with Gaza?
I'm not too sure I can say all it on some of these stories. Let me think. Say there's one and it's topical, I can't really say that one. I'll give you a daft one, right? This is Gaza for daft and it's clean. The rest are not. When players, like, it's not just Gaza, it's every player. If just say if we're at Newcastle or you're at Middlesbrough and you're playing away, just say you're playing down at London. So like sort of our London lads, they'd want their cars driven down. So after the game, they can jump in the cars, go with the families, and then on Sunday or whatever, they just drive back. So that's what the lads would do. They'd ask the kit man, they'd ask one of the physios, they'd ask one of the other lads to help out to drive the cars down. So Gaza used to do that. But what he used to do is, whether it was the kit man or whoever, whatever club he went at, he got them to do it. And then when they'd gone 10 minutes down the road, he'd ring the police up and see his cars being stolen. So when the bus had passed them, the physio would be pulled over by the police, bent over the bonnet. But that was like little daft things he would do.
Oh my days, that is absolute class. Oh my days, that's legendary. Oh man. What's your worst moment on live TV?
Them questions that I've just asked, it's not live TV, but that was awful. Look, I mean, I think sometimes you make ricks on the pitch. Yeah. And that doesn't go down very well. I remember making an absolute nightmare of a one though, but yeah, I don't think that quiz helped me in any way, shape or form.
That quiz. And make sure you check out the quiz. Yeah, I mean, it's exceptional stuff. Best atmosphere in the Premier League that you've ever experienced?
It's Newcastle's ground. Absolutely. I think on a night game, European nights, FA Cup games, big games at home in the Premier League, 52,000 now, mad screaming jollies. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm talking about it now, actually, the hairs on the back of my neck is standing on edge. I mean, it's amazing. You've got to love like your Man United, your Arsenal, like Highbury, Liverpool's. I used to like West Ham. West Ham was noisy, and they were so close. I like that. I mean, you got absolutely battered off them, but I loved it. So there's a good few grounds where you do get a real good buzz. But, and I'm not just saying it, I think because I played for Newcastle, but I think you will get a lot of players that weren't at Newcastle would probably stay in Newcastle.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, for me, that gets the ability to like travel up and down the country. Like your fans are like none other. To be honest with you. Especially like youth. You've got like so many young fans. It's incredible over there at Newcastle. Flipping it on the other side, what is the worst atmosphere in the Premier League? It's dead.
As in dead?
Deadest.
I think sometimes it just depends on which club and where they are in the league.
Yeah.
Because if you're going there and the team's really struggling, the ground could be awful. You know, you've got teams that are probably getting relegated or have been relegated. Sometimes you go into the ground where it's just toxic. You know, you can just feel the hatred towards like the manager, especially. I wouldn't say there was anywhere specific really where I just thought I can't stand this ground. I think it's just sometimes you just don't get a good feeling. I suppose I would put my head on the line here. I didn't like Middlesbrough. I didn't like Stoke either because the ends were open.
Yeah.
You know, and the stuff, the crisp packages would just blow around and stuff like that. Just do you nothing. But yeah, I didn't like them too.
Sweet. Well, that's about it. Guys, you've been watching the best and the worst